Bam! Live. Hello. Welcome everyone to another Friday Night Live Reptile Chat. Welcome, mate.
Cheers, mate.
As usual, I'll be your host, Troy K, and Wayne Larks. So we'll be joining us as usual. And coming up on tonight's show, I'm a bit flustered tonight. We're coming off a big show last week. It's a lot to live up to this week. So anyway, coming up on tonight's show, we got Leanne Rowe suggested a bit of a newbies corner. So that's a good idea. We'll try and designate a bit of a time, and we'll make that a usual thing, a bit of a newbies corner for newbies to write in some questions. We can go through and help answer a few of the questions and get them going. Hey everyone, plenty jumping in saying g'day, hey to all. Won't say hello individually, it'll take too long. He's jumping and loving it. What else? So thank you so much to Leanne Rowe for suggesting that one. We also have another one by Anonymous, and I'm loving this. We've gotten people starting to really get involved, sending some things in. So we got a good one by Anonymous on problem feeders. What do you do? Do you persist or cull with problem feeders? So a bit of a touchy subject, but I'm keen to give it a crack if you are, man.
Yeah.
All right,
we'll give it a go.
We'll do our best. What else we got coming up on tonight? You guys actually got a really good thread going. You and Deb got a really good thread on Darwin's and the different variations in just Darwin carpet.
It's really gone off.
Last I looked, it was up to 162 comments. So don't jump from here. Stay watching, but after the show, go and if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Yeah, it's plenty of photos, plenty getting involved. It's good. Now, before we do get started tonight, I want to say a massive shout out and thank you to everyone. Last week's show, who likes numbers? I love numbers. You like numbers?
I like numbers.
I love numbers, man. Last week's show, I got it written down because I couldn't remember it all. Where is it? Last week's show got 324 shares. It's up to 3.1 thousand views on Facebook, and total of 355 comments.
Yeah.
Well done to you guys. That's all you.
Yeah.
So massive shout out to Jeremy Noble and the rest of the crew that got involved with sharing it everywhere. How good's that, man?
It's wicked, eh?
Over 3,000 views in a week.
What can you say? Just thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are making this show so much fun. But first, before we get into the topics, we usually go through and cover what's been making news on Facebook and what's been making news on YouTube. This week, we haven't caught up this week.
No, we haven't.
No, have you spotted anything interesting on Facebook this week?
I haven't really, because I haven't been on there much.
Yeah, I found it hectic this week with the kids at home and.
Yeah.
They're like homeless people. Like, just gimme. Bugger off, go and with your mum. Anyway, the bit of time I did get in peace from kids on Facey, I found Troy Brommy made the mistake of asking how everyone's doing and got offered a heap of kids. Surprise. What else did I find? I found Ben Woods got a Murray Darling thread going over on carpet pythons last Monday. So plenty of people got involved with that one. That had some good photos. There was a photo kicking around of 50% Murray Darling, 50% red light. So that was something interesting, pretty cool to look at. Over in Albino Pythons Australia, I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's DU space DGE. Not a clue, so not even trying. He got a feeding gone wrong thread going tonight, and that was a couple of hours ago, and that was I don't know if you've seen it. That was albino Darwin that had totally missed the rat and come full body shot sort of thing. Oh, it just smacked itself right in the side. Yeah. Amazing shot. Amazing photo. I mean, so there's that thread was just starting to take off. Just as I was putting notes together for tonight's show, so I'm not 100% sure how that one's going. But and I also found a young YouTuber over in New South Wales Reptile page, and he's a young fella by the name Rory Schumack, I think it is. So shout out to Rory if you're watching. Good on you, mate, for giving it a crack. And he's only new, and I think he's got like 4 or 5 vids up, something like that. Very good, very how-to sort of vids and whatnot. So worth a shot. It seems everyone's gone to in lockdown and gone to YouTube, man.
What else can you do?
Well, that's it.
Stuck at home. You can either clean snakes or have a life.
Yeah. So there we go. Oh, 95. We're broaching the 100 mark already, and we've only just started. Let me see if I can get these comments going again so we can keep track of them. That was good last week.
How we lost the. Or do we have it up there?
Oh, yeah, here we now. It won't be a minute, folks. I'm going to kill this. And they should be right there for us blind old bats.
Awesome.
Any minute now. There they are. Bam.
Technology.
Alright. How are you guys? No, I missed it already.
Yeah, that quick.
Feel free to have a scroll, man.
Wow.
So that was, feel free. Have a scroll while I'm going through and doing YouTube. So YouTube, we talked about the young fella Rory Schumack, I think it is, and that's RORY space SHUMACK. So yeah, give it a look, and if you like it, hit that subscribe button. 98.
Don't know if it's going.
Can you grab it here and go up and down? Or?
Oh, you should go.
Don't break your shit, man. You just got it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, well, Wayne's having a play. Oh, he's onto it. Go up. There was something good up. Yeah, that one. You guys are the best to listen to while I drive home from work. You make my night out. Oh, that's Lee Bennett. Glad we scrolled up with that.
Yeah.
She can't see it. Cheers, Lee.
That's nice to know.
It is. It is. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, YouTube.
Ray free. Hi guys.
Yeah. Oh, they're all coming.
Yeah.
Wicked Wildlife. Nick from, I finally caught his name. His name's Nick from Wicked Wildlife. And he is, if you haven't subscribed to Wicked Wildlife yet, hit subscribe. He's a top Aussie bloke by the look of it. So yeah, he, this week, even they're going through, like the rest of us, they're going through tight times at the moment. They still went out and adopted another black cocky, black cockatoo. So that was an amazing. They gave that a home. Plus, he also done a species breakdown on the koala and chlamydia and how that all got started and whatnot. So when it's not what you think. It's very, very interesting, that one. So yeah, Nick's got the 2 up. Cam Kennan done a kick-ass one with Joe Ball. So I wasn't going to promote the Yanks. Wanted to keep it American, but he had Joe Ball on. So you got to shout out to Cam Kennan and Joe Ball. That was amazing. Joe's set up with his birds. You and I have both been lucky enough to be up there to watch it. Not watch it, to see see his aviaries and stuff.
Some nice comments on there.
You want to read some out?
Well, this one here, great to see you doing what you like doing again, Troy.
Kylie Pember, cheers, Kylie.
Someone else asked, Matt, this guy here, I think it is, asked about crossbreeding. I think we covered that before.
Yeah, we have done one on hybrids. That was Matthew. Go on, have a crack.
Lacone. I'll probably mark that right up.
We done one. I'll have to find out where that one was for you, Matt. That was number 3, 4, something like that. Darren Whitaker, hey Slackers.
Yeah.
Right back at you, brother. Anyway, back to YouTube. Peter Birch, Critter King. He done. You guys know I'm wanting to get into dragons, little monitors, stuff like that. So Peter Birch from Critter King done one on little monitors this week, which I found handy timing. So absolutely loved it, Pete. Cheers, man. That was a good one. So that's pretty well my breakdown for Facebook and YouTube and avoiding the kids as much as I could.
Hey, Mike.
So
Josh.
plenty
Who's that?
plenty of comments come through. Yeah, go man.
There's heaps. Hey, I can't keep up.
So you want to jump into 2 truths, 1 lie before we start our first topic?
Yeah. Sure.
Wayne's doing 2 truths. 1, we busted 100 again.
Yeah.
104. You guys rock.
Oh, was it 108 before?
Oh, I missed that one. I was busy yabbering.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, 2 truths, 1 lie with Wayne Larks.
We'll go A. I worked in a slaughterhouse. B. Troy and I first met in the piggery. And C is I have no granites in my collection.
There you go, folks. A, B, and C.
Guys.
Which one's a lie? You got 2 truths in there, and you got 1 lie. You let us know the lie. Put your comment, put your answer in the comments down below this week, please. What do we got? Sorry, highlight of the week.
Highlight of the week.
With fingers, you gotta get them in there. 116. You guys are killing it tonight.
Wow.
Alrighty, so let's talk about problem feeders first.
C.
Oh yeah, I love going through seeing who says what, eh?
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. For those of you that don't know, I love to critique myself, and I go through and watch it once I'm at home going to bed or something like that, and I go through, read all the comments and stuff. Love it. All right, let's talk about problem feeders. What do we do there? Do we persist or do we cull? Or when I say we, what's your opinion? What's my opinion? What do I used to do? Do you want to start? You want me to start?
My lovely wife's made some notes for me.
She is a good wife, that one of yours.
She is. But we persist.
You persist.
We persist. We do. We assist feed, like
Yep.
if we need to.
Yeah.
But no, hang on. I've skipped a bit. Well, she skipped
You've
a
only
bit
just
on me.
started.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about blackheads.
Mm.
We persist with them, but yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah.
We give them offer them mice first, fuzzy mice,
Right.
and then if they don't eat that, we'll assist feed,
Right.
and then if that doesn't work, we'll go to pink mice
Right.
because sometimes they like pink mice, and we persist on that for a while longer, and then with assist feeding and stuff, if needed, for several weeks and that. And then after that, we're running out of things. We start quail scenting
Yep.
and stuff like that, which gets them going a bit sometimes. While we're waiting for food response to kick in, I've already gone through that.
Ray Thomas wants to know, how do you assist feed your BHPs?
How?
Yes.
Oh wow, with great difficulty. Like we just open their mouth, which is the difficulty.
With the probe or tweezers, or what do you use?
I use tweezers because they're flat,
Right.
and I like to have smooth tweezers so it doesn't grate their teeth and stuff.
Right.
And we open their mouth, which is the difficulty. I use tweezers because they're flat, and I like to have smooth tweezers so it doesn't grate their teeth and stuff. And yeah, just slide it in there. But the cull still usually make smoke in their teeth. And then I just put the head of the mouse into the head, into the mouth of the blackhead.
Yep.
And then just pull back out, leave the head in there, and put them down gently and let them go. And usually they'll pull backwards and that, and trying to get the mouse out of its mouth. But then when they realise they can't, they'll just start chewing it, and down it goes.
Now, pinky pump. You've never used a pinky pump, have you?
Never.
And we've got, what is the longest you've persisted with a problem feeder before it took food on its own? That was from Pat King, that one.
In blackheads?
Yep.
Well, this year's.
And what are we up to?
We only just got
4
them
or
out.
5 months?
Yeah, we've only just got them out the door. So that's the longest we've done with those.
What's the this one's from, sorry, keep going.
But with carpets, I've had them go nearly 11 months, up to 11 months.
That you've kept
11 months until they wouldn't.
That you've persisted with before?
Yeah, they wouldn't feed on their own.
Alright, and we've got, what's the craziest theory? That's a good one. What's the craziest theory that you've heard about and tried for yourself? That was from Corey Johnson. That was a good question, Corey. Craziest theory.
That I've tried myself.
Yeah. Wow.
Dump
the last part. What's the craziest theory you've heard of to get one up and going?
To get one up and going?
Yeah.
Probably the craziest thing I ever heard of was feeding it three times a week.
Yeah.
Just stuffing pinkies in its mouth.
See, now I haven't heard a real crazy one on
But I haven't had real crazy feeding.
I haven't heard a crazy one on assist feeding, but I have heard a good crazy one. We should do a show one night about crazy theories and stuff. I did hear a good one regarding feeding. If you've got wild caught animals and you feed them albino rats, you'll get albino babies. I did hear that theory.
Yeah, I've heard things similar.
We should do something like that one night. Just all the crazy stuff we've heard. So sorry, man. There's a heap of questions come through, so I didn't want to get you off track, but I wanted to get something.
You did.
Well, I apologise.
And the most crazy thing I've ever heard was like if you throw a snake on a fire, it grows legs and runs away. And these people were dead set. Like,
serious?
Serious that it does it.
Oh. Their
uncle's uncle told them.
Oh, their uncle.
But
uncle
anyway,
brother. Uncle granddad. Oh.
Anyway.
Pinky Farm, good for that inexperience. What do you? I've never tried them myself.
Yeah.
Pinky pumps, and I don't know. I can't comment. I don't know.
No, I've always thought of them as dangerous for a young herper to start stuffing.
Yeah, I like the idea of assist feed. Learn how to assist feed
with the food that they're going to eat.
Yeah.
Because you want to teach them to eat.
Yeah. So sorry, keep going. You're up to you put the food item in the mouth. You clamp the head down a bit, pull it back so the teeth get locked onto the food item. He can't spit it out, so it sucks them down.
That's it. Yeah.
See, I was listening.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically how we do it. And you just get to repetitively do it.
Oh no, we got it all wrong. Darren Whitaker's corrected us. You got to add bleach to take the colour out. That's how you make the albino. Bleach
in the syringe
too. We definitely got to do a crazy theories one night, guys. That'll be so much fun.
Yeah, that'd be wicked. Get crazy. Come up with a few.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So where are you up to?
So that's basically
that's
how we do it for the blackheads.
What about carpets? Different for the carpets?
Yeah, different because it's so much easier.
Well, carpets aren't reptile eaters.
No,
So, yeah.
no. So you just got to go with the mice.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Sprinkle them with pepper too from Luke Skywalker. Oh, fun show tonight.
We can start, with fuzzy mice.
Right.
Yeah, and then
Now, why fuzzy? You like the fur on there?
I love the fur on there. It's because keeps everything together. But
Yeah.
they also
Well, that's a good tip.
yeah, it is. It is. It's a lot easier to do it with a
With a fuzzy
fur,
mouse.
you know. Like,
Yep. So sorry, keep going. Fuzzy mouse.
Yep. Fuzzy mouse. Well, I like to start them on fuzzy mice as well. That's why I use fuzzy mice first.
Mm.
And most of them will eat all the time, but if you have to assist some,
Yep.
we do it weekly. And I'm trying to read her things. That's put me off now. They assist feed weekly. The only time we euthanize is if they're really, really bad. They can't feed, like for some reasons. You get real small ones. You can't.
Now you find the
assist.
skin goes all floppy and start seeing green
what I
urine.
mean, when they're not doing
Kidney
well.
when the kidneys start
Yeah.
shutting down.
Yeah,
Is a good one.
yeah.
When you start seeing that green urine coming out.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay, smoke me.
And we also like to leave them alone. You know, like if they're not eating, don't stuff thing in their face all the time.
Now, what about tricks? Do you have any? Hang on, we got Jaden Jensen. What are your opinions on feeding fish to them? I've heard some people try fish to get their babies feeding.
Yeah, I've tried that. I've not tried that, but heard that.
I want to say, Neil Sonneman. I want to say I've seen a photo of Neil Sonneman feeding a prawn to a baby black-headed python. Have you seen that?
No.
I want to say I've seen it.
So.
So there you go.
I don't
There's.
think so.
I have. Yeah, Neil Sonneman.
No, actually, when I was starting off in carpets,
Yep.
I was feeding them strips of chicken.
Right.
Like,
So now,
that was with my water pythons. They wouldn't.
it's like chicken breast and
Yeah.
chop it up into a strip and.
Yeah, the little shits wouldn't eat, so I put chicken in there and they just gobbled it down.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know they
That was
love.
after I tried pilchards because I was a fisherman.
they love day-old chickens and whatnot. So
yeah.
I never knew that about a strip of actual chicken breast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what else? You got any other notes, or that's it? That's where you euthanize when the kidneys start shutting down.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah, like I said, we just don't handle them and unless they're established and all that sort of stuff. That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Well, when I was into it, I wouldn't. I'd pester your wife to assist them because my hands would shake too much. So I'd pester Deb to assist
I
them.
don't get that option.
For about 6 to 8 months, and then after 6 to 8 months, when I started seeing that green urate and the kidneys were shutting down and whatnot, that was time for me to euthanize them.
Yeah.
Now with euthanizing, when I very first started doing it, I just used to drop them in the freezer. I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later on that I realised that they feel every little bit of that for a very long time. So as horrible as this sounds, you're best off caving the brain in. And killing all the nerves and whatnot like that. So and then that's what I used to do. So I'd cave the back of the brain in, and then they'd go in the freezer until bin day, and then out they'd go. And one, it was that. Two, the problem feeders that we did get, I wouldn't let them go to like a newbie. you guys would be the same, wouldn't you? Because you wouldn't want them relapse and whatnot. So I remember I had that paradox that Deb bought off me. That was a pain in the bum to feed because it used to like taking small food items. So instead of selling that to a newbie, I wanted to make sure that went to an experienced keeper that actually knew what they were doing. Brett Moy, I've cropped, then egg and water mix to trigger feed response after a few goes. There you go. It's Brett Moy he's cropped in with egg and water mix to help get them going. So different people, different tricks. Of other little tricks I used to use was gecko tails. You would not find an Asian house gecko with its natural tail at my place. They all had regenerated tails because I'd go around, I'd pinch all the gecko tails over night time, and I'd give that to problem feeders. You'd throw them in there and they'd wiggle for the next 15-20 minutes, and it's fleshy and whatnot. So the blackheads used to love it, carpets used to love it, Enteresia used to love it, I found. What else? Cupboard. I'd throw snakes in the cupboard. So if I've got my little hatchy tub, and Deb's gone and put that, before Deb's assist feed it, and I just want to try and get it feeding by itself, I'll go and put the snake in the cupboard and shut the cupboard door. That way, no kids are walking past, no dog, no cat, no wife, no nothing. The thing is, we have natural yogurt too. Yeah, Deb just reminded me. We've used natural yogurt. That's both houses, I think, that have used natural yogurt before. So that was one little trick. Another one was tea towel. I'd have a little rack, and I'd just throw a tea towel over the front. So again, that'd cover the vision, so things couldn't see.
Another one, weird one I heard was just put them in a sock.
Did the yoga work out? Well, yes, sock.
Yeah.
Huh.
Will it eat?
I've started really small adders on. I missed that. Someone started really small adders on gecko legs. Yeah, I was just talking before about gecko tails, Pat. So yeah, the egg and water thing has been. This is another one about the egg and water. Very successful for me. I think I hydrated them. I think it hydrated them and gives them enough energy.
Yeah, great for that.
To strike. So yeah, again, that was from Trina. Is that Trina? I think that's Trina, isn't it?
Trina.
So that was two about the egg and water mix.
Yeah, that's another thing. When assist feeding, always lubricate with a lot of water in their mouth so that they get a drink at the same time.
What's this from Cuppa? Cuppa's got generally this word.
Generally does choice. Enzymes.
Yeah. I can't read big words.
And bacteria get.
Off topic. Pilbara olives. Pilbara olives larger than standards. Yes. About the yogurt from Cuppa, enzymes and bacterial gut, and gets all the stuff working in the gut for them. Yeah.
Good point.
What else? Other little tricks? Any other little tricks that you used to have to?
With this.
No. So with the assist feeding, I used to get Deb to get his wife Deb to persist with them for 6 to 8 months, and then after that they'd go, because if they did finally kick in, I found they might be a problem to someone else, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to spend all day saying, oh look, this is what we done to get it going, yada yada yada. So I just found there's a lot less headaches if it didn't kick in within like the 6 to 8 months mark. But that was me as a breeder. I found my diamonds prefer wet warm rats. They'll take them a lot quicker if they're wet.
Always feed.
Wet defrost. Yeah, we defrost in warm water.
That's how they eat it.
Wet cat food here from someone with extra water in a syringe and pump that into the hatchies. So there you go. That was from a Daniel Chokey.
Yeah.
Daniel Chokey.
Can't see.
Daniel. It was from Daniel anyway. Yeah.
As it says.
What was it? I've used mashed wet cat food with extra water in a syringe and
Crush it a lot.
pump that into the hatchie. So here's one I've never heard of. So did that, Daniel? That works sweet. Oh wow! I've never heard of that one before, man. That one's intrigues me. What about live to get them started? Yes, again, but be careful. Be very, very careful because live mice do have and live rats do have teeth, and there are countless photos kicking around of snakes and things that have been chewed up by by rats and mice. So be very, very careful with that one.
Yeah, I don't live feed at all.
Well, I've done it a few times with like the big olives. So the olives they're a nice big hatchie. So I've thrown like just pre-fuzzy mouse in there. So the teeth aren't even there yet, really. Just to get that bit of movement going around. And I've put them right in a really small cage too. So that mouse is right in their face, annoying the crap out of them.
I used to when I bred rodents, but now they're all frozen. I can't.
I missed one. How long did it take using that method to get them to feed normally? I'm not sure who that one was from. Hey Alex, what's happening, man? I missed that. Hopefully we'll catch it here.
Yeah, it should be just 4 hours.
What? I'm lost. Anyway. Yeah, see if you can find it, brother.
I'm just looking at it now.
So that's pretty well. We're about 10 past 8, so I reckon we wrap it up there for the problem feeders because we got a heap still to get through. 2 truths, 1 lie. You guys ready for an answer? For 2 truths, 1 lie. One last. Hang on, this looks something. It was annoying to get them swallowing at first, but with a small enough. Right, so we got the answer from Daniel, people. Now this is regarding the syringe and the cat food and the extra water. It was annoying to get them swallowing it at first up, but with small enough syringe you can get it down far enough. I did this for a week or 2 and I lost I've done this for a week or 2 then they were on rats not long after. So champion Daniel, thank you so much for answering that, mate, because I've never heard of that.
No, I've never heard of that either.
Champion, brother.
Something else to try.
Yeah, I love learning new stuff.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Try anything once.
All right, we got we got some answers coming back through again, so it's a good one. All right, so we're about to do the answers to 2 truths and 1 lie. Would you like to read them out again? Your A, B, and C?
A was I worked in a slaughterhouse. B was Troy and I first met in the piggery. And C was I have no granites in my collection.
Drum roll. Lie, please, sir.
The lie was B. I never worked with Troy in a piggery or met him in a piggery.
No, never happened. Wasn't until we met at Expo in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Down at a Reptile Expo down there.
I have worked in a slaughterhouse.
Yes.
And I do not have any granites in my collection.
There you go. There you go. Surprise on that one too.
The no granites?
Yeah.
I got molested.
This is true. This is true. Right, so we've done that. Let's. All right, newbies. Start shooting through some questions. And now this one, we don't want to drag on for too long with this one because we've got a heap to get through. But we would like to dedicate, a certain time slot for the newbies in the thing. Eh? Is this Canada watching? Canada's watching. G'day, Grant.
Canada.
So for the newbies, we'll shoot out 10-15 minutes sort of thing to try and answer some of your questions. Must be the only gene you don't have from Trent Humphries.
Yeah, why not? Oh, there's a couple I haven't got.
I'm loving this. We are staying over the 100 mark most of the time at the moment.
That's nice.
Loving it. So newbies, can I house my Olivine carpet in the same enclosure? I'm going to go no with that one quickly.
Yeah, I'd say no. Best on their own.
Best, yeah. Yeah. I've had one big display enclosure with 5 different snakes in it before, but that was all females and all like greens, diamonds, carpets, stuff like that, stuff that would get along together.
A lot of us have tried it.
Yeah, I have a yearling hypo bredli python. Can you give me some pointers on enclosure and what I need? So yearling hypo bredli. Well, if it's the pet, if it's just the one and the pet, I'm going to say enclosure with glass front, because that's what you want to see. Being a bredli, bit of height because it's going to want to climb.
They do like to climb. But
yeah.
What do you say? About 4 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah. 4 foot by 3 foot, maybe a little bit bigger.
And it'd last a while in there.
Heat, throw in, find yourself a good little heat source. There's been Peter Birch has been doing done a really good thing on with his rough scale pythons a couple of weeks back, showing how he heated his enclosure with a fake background. So if it's just the one python that's a display snake, to me it's definitely worth spending the money on a bit of fake background and stuff, really showing the animal off, and putting a bit of heat cord underneath the heat spot there on a ledge somewhere so the snake can get up, and maybe a bit of a light to show it off and stuff. Can I have give me some pointers? What else? Tips on frequent feeding. Right, that's from Eddie. Now, frequent feeding. I done a thing on clip on frequent feeding back when I was in K Brothers and YouTube and there. And what I meant by frequent feeding back then was smaller food items. Lots of the time, there's one from Amy Kerr here. Don't want to miss. Lots of smaller food items very regularly. So instead of giving it a big food item where it'd take 3 or 4 days for that food item to digest and the bulge to go away in the belly, lots of small food items every 2 to 3 days, bam, bam, bam. And by doing that, I found I could get a lot more weight worth of rats into the animal really quick, and the snake got real big real quick. But I only ever done that for the first couple of years of their life on an animal that I wanted to get up into the breeding program. Then once they're up and breeding, then a proper steady diet. You don't want to stuff them up doing that. So there was Amy Kerr up there. Was there any before Amy? What's that one? Grow back when they get ripped out.
Fangs, teeth. No.
Not that I know.
Teeth grow back, but not the fangs.
There you go.
I'm not sure about fangs, but
well,
actually
Hoser.
they do.
Hoser rips his out and they don't grow back.
No, he takes the whole
Venom gland. All right.
But if I know that you get venomous snakes, they grab something and they snap a tooth.
Oh yes, and they can
they can grow 2 at the same time.
Yes.
Well,
I remember Ben Whittle getting pricked by a shed fang when he was working at Crumlin Wildlife Sanctuary, and there you go. He still had to go to hospital and everything. Very, very dangerous. So there you go about that one. Amy Kerr. Oh, you want to read that out, me?
Amy Kerr. I've got my Bredli in a 3 foot glass enclosure. She's a big 6 foot plus girl.
Oh, right. So I thought that was a question. Yeah. So that was just.
So that's a perfect size enclosure.
Yeah, that was helping to answer our mate's question before. Pat King, if you were a character in Tiger King, who would you be? I've been looking for a week in a fancy friggin' shirt, but these girls' wares won't dress up like what's the name?
That looked like
Carol Banning or Baskin. I've been trying to get him to dress up like Carol Baskin, but he won't do it, folks.
Not that bitch. No way.
But yeah, gave Joe Exotic all the way. Can we talk about the importance of keeping full records? Of course we can, Lee. We can talk about anything you want, mate. It's your show. Important records. What sort of records do you keep, sir?
Mainly what doesn't feed and what doesn't happen these days, because well, it depends. That's with my normal collection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they're doing, so you know what's happening. But
What about breeding records? Who went with what they produced?
Try to. No, I do.
What about when you first started? Because this is for the newbies, so
every day to learn. Yeah, I forgot it was about newbies. But it's really important to do it every time you do anything with your reptiles. At first, you know, like write it down, because you'll forget it. I know you'll forget it.
I've
forgotten a lot of stuff.
Some of the records I used to keep, some of the major ones. To me, I wouldn't worry about when a snake fed and when it shed and all that, because like Wayne said, you're with them all the time, so you get to know them pretty quick. But the records I used to like to keep was pre-lay, when you get into the breeding side, pre-lay shed, ovulation, if I spotted ovulation, so I knew when to start looking for the pre-lay shed, what male, to keep track of it. I used to use, like Wayne's got here, you can see these stickers, I used to use them with my females, let me know what males went with what females, so I never got mixed up on that one.
That's the parents.
Yeah, so
that's the actual snake.
A good one. Parents on the left, the actual snake coat on the right. That's a good system to have. I had the same system.
Yeah.
So even though Wayne's saying he doesn't keep that many records anymore, he still does. He just doesn't realise it.
You still have to though, because like these guys look the same. So you know, how do you tell who's who if you don't keep records?
So records are good, especially for newbies. I used to keep track of everything, and as you go on, you learn what's really important, what isn't. Alright, what do we got here? This looks big from green. What's the number one mistake in Australia that newbies make in Canada? It's, what's that word? Herpograde. Too fast, forgot to quarantine. Yeah. Quarantine's a big one here, Grant.
Quarantine's massive. Absolutely massive.
Yeah, that's something that we push a fair bit. Is the quarantine, and that's something we've been pushing for a lot of years. Is quarantine. So what we're talking about for the newbies getting into it, when you go out, get yourself a new snake. Don't put it right next to your other snake. If you can put it in another room, try and put it in another room. If not, at least put it over the other side of the room. In between, always work with your old snake first, do your new snake last. Always wash your hands, wash your tools. If you can, have separate tools for your quarantine room. If you're starting off on a budget, wash your tools in between hands. Spray them down with F10, give them a wipe down, give it 5-10 minutes for the chemical to actually work and do its thing before you get into it. So cheers, Grant. That's a good one, man.
And then later on, when you've got your snakes and that, you'll know what you're doing, and you'll know to quarantine.
Last thing you want in a big snake collection's a disease or mite or something like that.
You don't want to lose your pets, eh?
No. Alright, who else we got? What's this from Luke Skywalker? I thought the view count was Wayne's pulse when it comes to show and tell time.
Nah, it's a lot higher than that. It's a lot higher than the count.
Recommended weight to stop feed. What is your recommended weight to stop frequent feeding? I'm going to give you an age, and that's like 18 months to 2 years, 1.8 to 2 kilos with a carpet, 4 kilos with a black-haired olive. You don't really pump yours up that quick, do you?
I like to raise my animals really slow.
Yeah, Wayne likes to enjoy every little step of it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it was two complete opposites with that one.
Brian Barnett once told me he grew a scrub python to I can't remember how bloody big, but well over 10 feet I think in 1 year.
Jesus.
Yeah, I said, oh wow, that's awesome. He goes, oh yeah, but I've still got my mum, and the other one's dead, you know.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
their bone,
Yeah.
all these snakes, they grow, you know, like you pump the shit out of them, their bones have to be able to keep up. So
All right.
that's simple.
We got there from Corey Johnson. How to appropriately quarantine would be a good topic. I'll make a note of that one. Corey, you want to read another question while I'm making a note of this one?
Question? Oh no, there's death. Get away. What's the brightest colour locale of jungle in your experience? Huh. Yeah, good question. What's the brightest colour locale of jungle in your experience?
Palmerston.
Palmerston, yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
To me, I like the Palmerston Atherton cross. The locality of the Palmerston was to me the prettiest, but it smudged out. You drop a bit of Atherton blood in there, and to me the Atherton got rid of that smudging. So you got a really good.
There, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you got a.
Bonza snake.
So it was a bit of a really good cross.
Yeah,
really
really
I
nice.
found.
Really nice. I don't have many jungles. I've only got a couple of Athertons. So.
What's Steve got? 100% quarantine is jeopardised by growing a collection too fast.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a good point, Deb. You don't want to grow too quick, folks. Slow and steady and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Chris Cupper, you're not a newbie, so. What's the brightest coloured locality? That's one you just done. Geez, we're ticking on. We're getting through. We'll just grab a couple more and then we'll wrap this up and we'll do it again next week, guys. So if we didn't get to you, sorry, but yeah, we'll do it every week. We only want to do 10-15 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Can you find one last question? Give us a good one. There we go. We got something from Jay Cullen. I commented Carol fucking Baskin on another reptile show and got blocked for 24 hours on Facebook.
Not this one.
That's not a question. I'll laugh along with you there, Jake. Looking for a question. From a newbie. Give us from a newbie, guys. It is pronounced Bridley's Python or Breadlie?
Breadlie.
Is it pronounced Bridley's Python or Breadlie? I'd go both. So yeah, I've always called them Bridley's and Breadlie. I've gone both. You go Breadlie. So I think that's a good one to wrap it up on. You guys are doing a great job promoting the hobby. We'll be in touch and getting you to Canada. Good one, Grant.
Awesome.
Cheers, man. Share it around to all your friends. All right. And make sure, before you go, Grant, make sure you watch. We'll be doing other shit later with all this stuff behind us. So, yeah. Tune back in and watch the full show later, mate. Anyway, moving on to Darwin's. I've got to find where we are, but you and Deb got a monster thread going on Darwin's.
Monster thread.
It was a monster thread. When I left it was over 150 comments or 160 comments and I was still going.
Yeah.
And you just started at this Harvey.
That's it.
So now that was about the different variations of the Darwin carpet python.
How many was different Darwins in there?
Amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was, this is where I wish I had the software and the ABS gear would work with the internet and all that, so I could just load up some photos to show you guys what we're talking about. Seriously, after this, in the, say Darwin's through Tom in the Mirror and Troy Bromley will appear. Who said that? Foster, I think.
Crikey.
That should be a shirt right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
so yeah, I wish I had some software and stuff to lay over to show you guys what we're talking about. But after the show, check it out. This thread on the Darwin Pythons. You'll find it on Deb's page. You'll find it on Deb Lark's page. You'll find it on Wayne Lark's page. You'll find it on my page under this.
But Troy did own that friggin' that thing. He put up heaps.
Troy Bromley.
He put up heaps.
Oh,
Loved it. Absolutely.
but good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him. If it's something new for the hobby, I remember how excited I was that possible entry thing. So
it's good for people to have so much enthusiasm.
oh, it's hard to stay controlled. The Darwins now, they range. There's a really good one. You and I were talking about this last week.
About that crazy thing.
Yeah, now
not about that crazy thing, but
about the whole thing in general in the Darwins. We were talking Wayne and I were talking. I can't remember if it was on film, off film, where it was.
No, I think it was at your house. It's just standing out in front of your house.
And we'll
at the gate, actually.
And we're talking about the were they ghost Darwins?
Yeah, ghost Darwins.
That the stocks produced.
Yeah, Rex stock.
And Nick stock way back in the day.
Yeah.
And that was a we not 100% sure if it was genetic or incubation stuff up or what it was. I remember heading up to Rex's place just as they hatched, and he was telling us about the incubator spiked up at like 38 degrees or something there at one stage. And they were incubating over water too, by memory, for those interested. And they popped out the same time that the super stripe jungles popped out.
Yeah,
they were all in the same incubator, all going at the same time. So that was amazing, that snake.
That was. And then today, Ashley Wallace put up a picture, and it looks just like him.
Yes. Now you're actually giving this pick of the week, aren't you?
I am.
So here you go, Ashley Wallace. Wayne, there you go.
Yeah, that's one hell of a snake. Hey, it looks just like the ghosts.
It does. It is sexy looking.
The ghost Darwins.
The ghost Darwin, yeah. Amazing looking animal.
Yeah.
That one. So you get pick of the week. Who was that again?
Ashley Wallace.
Ashley Wallace. Good one. Good snake. Good purchase. Yeah. We're not sure if that traces back to Rex's line, or if that was one of the ones that Rex bred, or what it was. Looks like it. It really does.
It really does. Yeah.
So and don't you love being able to trace animals back?
Oh yeah, it's amazing, eh? You know. And the fact we were just talking about it.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
So now with the other variations, what else was on there? You got the dark. We're talking about Troy Bromley with the hypos. You got what was that? Where's that crazy pattern one of yours?
Just over there, if you want to stick your face in it.
Here we go. We'll get this one out. Devon Wayne, you watch these views go up now.
She's a nasty thing.
So Devon Wayne posted this one in that post. Now this thing's crazy. Absolutely. When I say crazy, I mean crazy pattern, crazy to look at. Is it a biter or not, man?
It's a biter.
I'm changing seats.
Oh, I'll get it.
Grab me ashtray.
Where's the paper towel?
There you go, up top.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
So here we go. Now the pattern on this thing is intense. It's got like a mottled. Is it mottled all the way through the pattern? Would you call it, or?
Yeah. I'll just show you this set because
All right, we're taking bets tonight, folks. Are we going to see blood or what? Not with this one. His head grabbed it because he wants to show you the pattern.
I'll let go of it when you're not there. I don't know if you can see it.
It's very. Can you tip it over a little bit to get that spine? Because that's what I noticed.
The spine.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah.
I noticed this. Well, I noticed it everywhere, but it's very. I hope they can see it.
Boy, don't pull your head too
Yeah, it's a very mottled look. Yeah, what do they call that in the dogs when they get that mottled look thing going? Merle. It's a very merly look through the pattern, I reckon, with all that.
Nearly.
Everywhere.
Really? Now that he's got his head out. I don't know if you can see it.
What is that?
It's pretty crazy. The pictures, you can see the picture, the thread after this anyway.
Yeah.
And the pictures are there. Yeah, this thing likes to bite.
Alright.
It's not that time yet. Where is it?
Alright, this thing. Folks, I'm just see how he goes here. Let's move in this for you guys. I'll watch your master in action.
Too easy. That's all we need.
So there you go. That's I'll fix this back up. Grab me a drink on there. Yeah, this is a big one, James. They sold the whole clutch as a project to one guy, and most died due to poor husbandry. A couple survived, and Zobo from APS got one. It was a male and very reduced pattern, unfortunately proved not to be genetic. So there you go, that did prove out to be incubation.
Yeah.
That was from James. How do you say that last name? D-Ho?
James,
you know,
Denham, I think.
Denham?
Yeah. Is it?
Cheers, James, anyway, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Darren Whittaker, I heard it wasn't genetic.
Yeah. Heard that too.
Couldn't remember.
Bloody gorgeous. Oh,
Yeah, so that could be incubation, because like I said, Den and I rocked up there as I think as our hatching, might have been a couple of hours, couple of days old at the most, and yeah, we were talking to these guys about them, and I remember Rex telling me incubation got right up there, like 38 or 42 degrees or something for like 2 days straight, something like that. They were away somewhere, I think, and yeah, when they got back. And yeah, they read all the temps, and she just spiked. So that's I don't know if Nev Rybelt, we've spoke about Nev Rybelt doing weird stuff with incubation, and you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever incubated really high, chasing crazy patterns. If you have, let us know. Let us know how you went with it, how high you went, and what you found.
Yeah, I tried up to 23, and that was pretty deadly.
What did you get up to? 33?
Yeah, 33.
Yeah, what was that deadly for?
And just the clutch that I was doing it with. Just
carpets or?
Yeah.
Just
cooked.
I've gone 32 and a half. I love 32 and a half.
Yeah.
Never really gone higher. I have tried that low because I used to hear theories about low incubation equals striping. So that never proved out.
Yeah.
Striping can be influenced by high incubation temps. There you go, Peter. See, I was just talking about I tried it with the low and no good. So what temps do you usually incubate? There you go. Yep, 32 and a half for me, Cole.
32.
32 for Wayne.
Yep.
Alright, time is getting on. We're an hour into it. Let's get into giveaways. So we got Troy Brommy over at Brommy's Pythons. So for those that haven't given Brommy's Pythons that's BROMIES_Pythons. Make sure you head over and get in that comp. That's for one of his Hypo Darwins, and you get a choice whether it be in caramel form or jag form. And Scott Hyper over at Nature for You, they've got a book giveaway as well. So make sure you head over to Nature for You, and that's Nature 4, the number 4, and then You, YU. So Nature for You, they got a book giveaway going. So get involved in that one. It's good that there's some giveaways happening.
Yeah, it is.
What else? Post of the week. Now I've got a post of the week for you. You've done pick of the week. I've got a post of the week. not including yours that you and Deb got going, because that thing's going absolutely nuts. This one, poor Sarah Silverman. Now, I don't know Sarah Silverman from Borough Soap, but I'm thinking that she's over in America somewhere. She's gone out to she's gone out to a local pet shop, something like that. And this is how the story goes anyway. And this is posted over on Carpet Pythons for those that want to go and have a read of it. She's gone down to a local reptile shop, and there's been a shortage of rats and mice due to coronavirus. So she's bought a bullfrog to try to feed to her jag python. And she's posted a photo of the jag and the bullfrog after about a week together with nothing happening. And this poor chick's just getting slammed.
They're just friends, eh?
Oh, they're just friends. So she's got herself a pet bullfrog. But she got slammed, this poor chick. So I'm giving that one post of the week, eh? Because I really...
Feel for her?
Oh, I do. Poor thing. Oh, so yeah, there was that. And you guys.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? You and Deb got one going. You got the pick of the week. Now, massive shout out. We done massive shout out at the beginning of the show to all you guys and whatnot. But this one to Jeremy Noble. Massive shout out to you, man. You went nuts last week, and I'm sure the views are just over 3,000 views. I'm sure you had a big part of it with how far you shared it. So massive shout out to everyone that shared it. But Jeremy Noble, you just went above and beyond last week, brother. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. And here's hoping that that we get the same sort of views this week. I hope we can live up to it. Last week was massive.
Yeah, which it was.
So, all right, now before we get going, that's about it for me notes. With because like I said, kids have been annoying me like homeless people.
Yeah.
So we're about an hour in, so now we can go free for all. And yeah, before we get into playing this new game that we started last week, and do you notice Deb changed the room around? So yeah, I come around and all this stuff's all set up, and yeah,
and I'm thinking, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
here?
Deb's changed the room around, so you guys get a bigger choice this week. Oh,
good.
So, but before we get into that, one thing we started doing, and we did forget it last week, and we are April now. So happy Easter, everyone! It's Good Friday. And a funny story for you in a minute. We are April now. What do you do with your collection now that it's April? Now that it's starting to cool down?
I'll start to drop the temps more now. So where are we? We're up.
We're April. Yeah,
April. No, I'm still. Yeah. I'm still feeding.
First week or second week of April, something like that. I'll lose track of days.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, we must have been on a slant. Deb's come in and fixed us up. See what happens when I touch shit?
That's because you turn it up now. You can
so they can see more tubs to choose.
You have to turn tip up more.
She's making it so you can see even more tubs.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The worst ones are up.
Joey and Birch is going to be in there peeing herself laughing somewhere.
She's robbing you because she didn't chip it up far enough.
Deb moved the secret projects away from the camera so we can't pick the wrong tub. That's from Corey. Yeah, he's not wrong. Alright, so anyway, before we get into this, we're April, first, second week. What are you doing? Are you bringing temps down, you're still feeding, you're feeding hard, you're feeding light?
Feeding pretty hard actually. I might actually be a bit late with my things, but yeah, we'll start tapering it down. But I don't know what week we're in. So
no, I've lost track of it too.
So yeah, but halfway through the month, I'll taper it right off and start getting ready for May.
See, now at home, I'd start in April.
Yeah.
I'd start back in the temps back. In the first week, I'd come back. I'd shift it half out backwards of the night time, so from 11 to 10:30, and then of the morning from 1 to it'd kick back in. Instead of kicking in at 1, it'd kick in at 1:30. And that'd be the first week. Second week, it'd go from 10:30 to it'd shut off at 10 at night,
Yeah.
and then the heat wouldn't kick back in until 2 o'clock the next morning. So, and that's how I've done it at, when I was doing it at home. But again, different room, different setup.
Yeah.
So you got to find what works for your room and your setup.
Yeah.
But as soon as I was back and back, first and second week, I'd still feed. If that female just needed that little bit extra, I'd still give it to her because she was still getting good heat. But the rest of them, I'd start backing them back.
Yeah.
So that's pretty well me, what I'd be up to. So that's it. Right, now we are up to, we got to find a name for this. Pick a snake, pick a tub, pick a something. You guys have to come up with a name for it. It's your show. We need a name for this. Now, what happened last week was you guys come through and you told us one. Let's see if I can go with my hand. Yeah, all the way over. Post your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is this? This is, there we go, that's the 6. So we got, they got the 6. And can you see how far up can we see? Can you see one from the top? Alright, so we got row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, tub 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, you can see 9. So there you go. 1 to 6, and then tub 1 to 9. And it's you guys are going to be telling us which row, which tub, and Wayne will what's what I'm looking for here, mate? Make it happen.
See if it bites me. I mean, see if it's going to be a plastic one or...
There's a good name from Peter Birch, Bite Box.
Bite Box.
And we've got our first one in for Bite Box. We are Andrew McCullen.
Bite Box.
And where did Andrew McCullen go? Alright, we got 5, rack 5. And 4 down. So rack 5. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking that's the right one.
That can't be it.
That can't be it. No, Deb hasn't moved that one yet.
No.
No, any other cage bar that one. That's one that Deb hasn't moved. That is secret squirrel. That one. That one.
One's empty.
Oh. Alright, so let's find. So sorry about that one. Andrew, have another go, mate. So sorry. Alex Reynolds, 4th row, 5th tub. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it there. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, Alex.
That one.
That's what we're going with.
Okay.
5th tub. 2nd row. And I've got a Ashton O'Brien. I'll get to you, Ashton. I'll keep it on you, mate. Don't worry, it's not the... I remember where the body one was from last week. It's not that.
That's one of the best ones you could have got. But
So there you go, Moonglow female.
everything hungry here, though.
Oh, did you get in there?
I mean, this one's pretty placid, but you never know. But yeah, the only moonglow I've been bitten by was that one over there today.
Do you think that's because they got the albino? Because a lot of people say the albino comes in there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the albino or whatever, but yeah,
Right.
a lot of people do say that. So she's not about to bite me. It's good.
Good pick
Good
anyway.
pick, Alex.
Yeah. Now where'd that one go? Ashton
Alex
O'Brien.
will be spewing because I'm not normally eating savage snacks.
Alright, we got 2nd row, 2nd box. 2nd row, 2nd tub. This one caramel.
Oh,
Is that high punch red light caramel?
Oh, I think They're usually pretty placid too.
They are. They're a nice placid animal. They're good for beginners, actually.
Not this one.
Not this one. Oh, jeez. This is a good pick. This thing's gorgeous.
It's a pretty snake.
Isn't it?
I'm going to use my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get it out.
Oh, you've done well. Who was that? That was Ashton, I think the name was. I've lost it now. A few more come through, but yeah, I don't know. This week on Bright Box, your host Wayne Larks, the Munch Master, will take a hit.
What's your face?
Alright. Oh, this thing's gorgeous. Good pick.
Absolutely stunning snake. In all colours.
Look at that. Yeah, I know how they go. Hang on, let me turn the light off and see if that does anything for you. Is that better or worse?
That's better, right?
Is it better?
Yeah, that's better.
That's some gooder English.
It is. I like those sort of English words.
Yeah, and I'll kill this other one for you.
This is the most placid I've ever seen, isn't it?
So you tell me, better or worse for the snake?
It's pretty good, actually, when you get it close like that.
Because the light was washing it out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get it right in there for him if you can, because the colours are beautiful.
Or they go away a bit when I do that.
Alright.
Actually, with that light on was better,
There we go.
I reckon. Maybe. Now it's burning my eyes. Yeah, when I get it out there, that's pretty good.
Gorgeous snake.
Still not fighting.
I don't know if they'll hear you because I got
go at you.
the mics, so I'm not sure if they'll actually be able to hear you yet.
You can hear me. But that just struck at you.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, little friend. You seek my hand.
Oh, that's alright. I can find another one. Oh, it's looking. Oh,
Yay.
oh. Ah, this is just a bugger off bite.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, last week's was a
it's
food response.
Just gonna do bugger off bites.
Yeah. Last week's was a definite food response bite. The bite never wrapped.
That's two.
He's taken 2 hits tonight so far, and he's gorgeous. If you need to make room, have you look after him. I know he's stunning, isn't he? Anyway, we need another code, people. Brad Foster, row 6, tub 1. I think it's Foster. Brad Foster, 6, 1.
One.
That's
That's a jag.
9, yes.
Yeah. What shit happened? But it's a jag. We don't really like jags being in that sort of situation.
Right, yeah, good call. No, that one. See, again, this is Wayne coming down to know any snakes. And yeah, so I can't have that one. Being a jag, don't want to stress that one out. Alex Reynolds.
Again?
Yeah. Have you switched up?
Which one?
Row 3.
Row 3.
Third tub down.
Fucking arsehole. Fucking arsehole.
Yeah, I'll get that out there, man. Yeah, and then give us 20 seconds. I'll turn this other light on.
Yeah. And we'll just wipe all this off. So
Mate.
that you can tell if it
Oh, yeah, no. We got Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds.
Yeah, we'll. Okay, so as far as we'll go back to that one. Mark Reynolds, row 3, tub 4. So 100.
Which one is that? This one?
Row 3. One more row over, tub 4. 1, 2, 3, this one. Gut water.
You know how to fucking be.
Oh, I don't think they can read gut butter from there, man. Good choice. Oh, heads up.
Damn it. Oh, I lost my paper towel too. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, his gut biter going to live up to her name. You want your paper towel?
I want to get it out at least now. Paper towel's just there, isn't it?
Yeah. So here we go, gut water. She can live up to the name tonight.
Fucking she always is like that. Not even going to get it out.
Oh, she just looks like she wants to chew.
Well, you want me to
Yeah,
because you're not allowed to get bitten.
that's it.
I wish you could.
I bet. Well, you've got her out without getting bit on the gut.
Yeah. Now I've got to get her off me without getting bit in the face.
Now, what makeup of snake is she? Is she coastal?
Yep.
Just pure.
This is the coastal I use to put more diversity into the exanthus.
Nice.
Yeah.
So she's just your pure wild type coastal.
Yep. A McLeod line basically. But,
Oh, yep.
But after proving it out and stuff, it's
Yep.
not his. You know. There's Andrew Hunt bred gut water, and he likes to see me bit. He's got it, and that's like a full food.
And there's me safe while she's chewing on you.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Was it?
Mark, good memory from last week.
Oh,
Show the people. Let's make sure these lights aren't killing it.
There you go. Lower a bit. That's better.
That's better for them.
The darker ones.
That's what they want. Your blood.
Yeah. Try and keep it off of your computer. Oh, it's on both hands now.
Oh, you're right, mate. Oh, look at all those hearts coming through.
Well, this is what you need to get hearts, eh? Where's its head? Buried.
Oh.
Head's buried.
Yeah, on this side.
Oh, you can see it, can you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see
Like
the
that?
eyeball. Can you come in on this angle with your elbow facing the camera?
Like that.
And you might be able to, they might be able to see the eye in there.
In there or?
Yeah, if you get the elbow facing it, you should be able to see the eye up in there.
No, not really.
Oh, it's a good wrap anyway.
Yeah, it's a good wrap. It fucking hurts.
Yeah. Now that's why I'm not allowed to keep snakes anymore.
Exactly, because all this stuff comes out. That stuff.
Oh.
Both hands tonight.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. There's the eye.
There's the eye.
You're going that way, I think. Oh, where'd it go? Where is
No,
it?
I've lost it.
I lost it again. Oh, it's right in here. Where's my finger?
Yeah, she's got the body pushing on the head as well.
Can't get it because of this part here.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. So not only has he got her biting, but her head is on top of her body, is on top of her, the top part of the head. And she's calling, which is pushing that head even further in.
And that's what they do to protect themselves. They like to stuff their head right behind the coils or whatever, so that if I was a rat, I'd
You can't
scratch
get to
it,
the
I won't
eyes.
be getting to the eyes, yeah. The worst part is when they let go.
Oh, I'm not sure if you guys heard that pop.
Oh, that was cool.
I'm not getting too close, but
I'd rather just take one bite from her.
but I think everyone's satisfied for the night.
Oh man,
Let's.
I feel like I've been bitten in the guts just because I've got her in my hand.
They reckon amputees can feel their amputated legs and stuff, yeah. Oh, amazing.
My amputated gut.
Oh, well, like you said, Peter, bite box.
Bite box, I like it.
I'll have to just light back up. Otherwise my head looks too shiny. So cheers for that name, man. Oh, now I am shiny. Oh, well, consistent. Oh, yeah. Well, cheers for the name, and
We might be waiting a while for this one to let go.
alrighty.
It's not moving.
This is going to be a new game, I suppose. Every Friday night, Pipe Box. I hope you guys are enjoying the way the show's coming together. Wayne and I are having a blast doing them every Friday. Like I said, this is show number 7. Happy Easter to everyone. I hope you're all over safe at Easter. We should wrap it up, man. It's pushing on 9 o'clock.
Cool.
So I'll jump in and give you in. Happy Easter, everyone. Stay safe.
Happy Easter.
Stay, if you can, stay at home. Stay off the roads. A lot of lunatics out there. Coronavirus out there. Yada yada yada. All that sort of stuff. Join us. Oh, before we go too, the reason why we're still doing it on my page was I was chatting to Peter Birch during the week about these split screen things and whatnot. And Pete, I wish I could work it out, man, but I am an idiot. It looks easy enough, but I've been struggling with it all week, brother. So give us another FaceTime or something if you want after the show. I can't work it out. So yeah, I want to throw that out. So save myself on a phone call, really. Alright. Cheers all. Hope you all join us next Friday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah, my page 7:30. Wayne and I will be here. Looks like he's getting some success here. He's getting these calls off. Oh, hang on, but I won't go because she's looking again. Just in case she comes back for round 2. Now, make sure you guys can see it. She's yeah, we're going gorilla style here, folks. He nearly had her off. Oh!
Beat you. So far.
And done.
Oh, that one.
Oh. Get it on.
Bar.
See what he does for you people? Oh, you'd want to love him. Look at what he does.
It's a good game, eh?
They love it.
Next person we get here, they're going to have a go. Oh, now no one's going to come up.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Anyway, we'll push on an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sorry for leaving with 100 odd people watching, but we gotta leave it there, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Merry Easter and happy Easter and
feed a bunny for me.
yeah.